a cabin cook show, day one. Very simple breakfast. Homemade granola with some homemade marshmallows. Maybe the store has just run out, or I don't know, I haven't been there in a few days, but you could just want to make your own cereal. And so all you really need is, I have masa flour, but you just need some kind of grits or corn flour, some water, sugar, I think that's pretty much it. So half a cup of this corn flour right in our bowl there. A quarter cup of water. So I got my water here. Alright, just pour in about a quarter cup. Salt, just like a little pinch. Some maple syrup. This maple syrup we made from a tree on our property, and then there was just a tiny bit of this Buffalo Trace whiskey left, so it's kind of flavored with whiskey. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of that in there. Sweeten that up. And then a wooden spoon, right? Just start mixing this, and I might need to add a bit more water. I haven't actually made this before, so we'll see. You know, I used to have these neighbors, and I remember I was at their house for breakfast one day, and they're like, "Leaf, you want some cereal?" And I don't think that at this point I'd actually had cereal. All we had was this kind of homemade granola, which was good, but they pull out a box of Lucky Charms, and I was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't think I'd eaten a marshmallow, and these people were eating marshmallows for breakfast. So I ran home, and I got my sister, and I'm like, Ellie and Cooper have marshmallows in their cereal. And so this cereal is inspired by their Lucky Charms. And you just want to mix this till it's like a ball. My recipe, I guess, didn't have enough water in it. Mix that, and then you can go with your hands and just kind of knead this into a ball. So I've got my masa in a ball here, and then what we're going to do is I've taken some grits that are just a bit thicker, and I'm going to lay those out on the board, and this is going to help them from sticking, but also it'll give the cereal a nice crunch. So just sprinkle those out. You're like seasoning the board, and then rip a little piece of your dough off, and this is kind of like making tortillas. The flour is actually the same as with tortillas, and so you're just going to press it out on your board like that, and then flip it over so both sides get the little crunchies on the outside. And you're going to want to go pretty thin, almost as thin as you can, but you don't have to worry about it breaking, because we're going to break these up into pieces anyway. It's just like this little tortilla. You're going to just break it off into little pieces like that. A plate of cornflakes. Alright, we got our cereal here, all nice in the little pieces. Got our Dutch oven here, hot oil, avocado oil, vegetable oil. I got avocado oil. So, cereal, just gently right into there. Oh yeah. Now, this is potentially the most unhealthy homemade cereal that you could possibly make. You got corn, sugar, deep fried, marshmallows on top. Anyways, that's sizzling, and you want to cook this until they're like crispy, like cornflakes. So we're just gonna cook them, you know. Wait till they cook. Now, to my dearest parents, maybe, just maybe, if you'd allowed me to eat Lucky Charms as a small child, I would not be in a cold cabin deep frying homemade cornflakes to eat with marshmallows away from you. So our cornflakes are starting to crisp up, the bubbling is slowing down. Plate with paper towel, and you want to have some sugar ready. Bang those off of it. Oh, they smell good. Deep fried corn. Save this oil. Take it off the heat and save it somewhere, like in a jar. Put it through some cheesecloth or a towel. And then, while our cornflakes are still hot, sugar. We got our milk here from the Goat Man. And now the Goat Man sells illegally unpasteurized milk. First time you meet him, you call him. Doesn't have a cell phone, only a home phone. You go, you meet him in like a parking lot or a park somewhere. You back up your car to his car. He's got his buckets, you gotta bring your buckets. He like looks around, you open your trunks, pours his milk into your jugs, give him cash, susses you out, you know? And then you set up a next meet spot. So his milk, it's delicious milk. We're gonna get our cocktail shaker. Alright, and we got some ice, because it's the fridge. Oh, frig. Well, now we got less ice, but we still got ice. in the cocktail shaker. You want your milk to be cold for this cereal. All right? Milk in. Look at that. Cinnamon and vanilla extract. Just a tiny bit. Tiny bit. All right, and now some cinnamon. Oh yeah. Cinnamon. And then a bit more of our Buffalo Trace maple syrup right here. Just a little dab. Okay. Now, we get a bowl. Cornflakes in the bowl. Just like that. Alright, homemade marshmallow. My sister made these. I don't really know how, but we can ask her later. On top. Then, cocktail shaker. Gotta shake up your milk really well. Oh yeah. Alright. Bowl here, we're gonna add some more marshmallows. Oh, they fell on the floor. That's fine. Eat some marshmallows. Milk. Right in there. And there you have it, folks. Homemade cornflakes, homemade marshmallows, some tossed milk. Oh, quarantine's already better. You gotta make it.